The disrespect just continues. What is going on, y'all? Faiz Sports Talk. Back at it with another video talking, of course, some NFL. Here to talk about the Chicago Bears. And as you guys can probably tell by my facial expressions, I'm not very happy right now. Okay, I'm not very happy because people keep pissing me off. Okay, and by people I mean the national media. Okay. And this is something that's been going on for quite some time. This is something that I've tweeted about. I've expressed my thoughts, but I thought I'd just come on here and just rant. And just rant to you guys because you know what? It needs to be done. It needs to be said because this needs to stop. It just does. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about the fact that the Chicago Bears continually get disrespected year after year after year. And it needs to end. It needs to end. So let's talk about it and let's discuss. Again, if you're new to the channel, guys, please make sure to go ahead and subscribe. It does help me out a lot when you support the channel. And also follow me, guys, on my social media, my Twitter, my Instagram. Links in the description. So let's get started. So where is my frustration stemming from? Well, two things. Number one, USA Today had their predictions for the upcoming NFL season, and they gave their record predictions for every team. And their record prediction for the Bears was 3-13. That's right, 3-13. Okay, that is what the prediction was. Keep in mind the Bears went 8-8 last season. I'm gonna get back to this. And then the other one was Matt Miller, who works for Bleacher Report. He's a scout. Works as a scout, I should say. He basically said that the Bears to him are the second worst team in the entire NFL. Okay, and again, these are two national, media outlets, and this is a national media problem. This isn't a local one. This is a national one, and obviously, I'm talking about the disrespect here of the Bears not being looked at as a capable NFL team after going 12-4 and winning the division. 2 seasons ago, and then going 8-8 last year. And keep in mind, in the 8-8 season last year, everything that could go wrong went wrong. Okay, Mitchell Trubisky went in the tank, right? Just was absolutely awful. Everyone expected him to take that third-year leap, never did. Matt Nagy and his play calling was flat out garbage at times. The Bears defense, the best part of the Bears team, right? They were pretty spotty for stretches of the season. The run game was non-existent. That's mainly because the offensive line couldn't block to save their damn life, okay? And for the most part, they couldn't pass protect either. So everything that could go wrong went wrong, and the Bears went 8-8, 500. There are teams, folks, out there that would literally pray for the Bears' record, okay? And the fact that the Bears keep getting lumped into these teams like, for instance, the Jaguars, the Browns. I'm talking about historically bad teams. I know the Browns have a very good roster, right now and in the upcoming season. But I'm talking about historically teams that haven't done anything. The Bears get thrown into that disrespect. It just gets frustrating. It gets so frustrating, folks, because this is a franchise. Yes, I know we only have one Super Bowl victory. I get that. But this is a franchise, I believe, with the most wins in NFL history. Go look it up. The Bears have the most wins, and I believe they have like the 4th or 5th highest win percentage. We've got legends on legends, okay? One of the most retired numbers in the entire NFL. I mean, the 3rd largest market in the country after New York and LA. And we get treated like a small market team. We get treated like a team that is, in one of these, smaller markets like a Tennessee, like a Kansas City. Again, Kansas City, I shouldn't use them as an example lately, obviously. But before, again, Kansas City is a small market team. And even they get more respect. Obviously, they're better than us right now. But point being is the Bears get the respect of a small market team. And you could say, Faiz, the Bears haven't done anything relevant lately. They haven't won any Super Bowls lately. The last one was, back in 85. I get that. But that argument doesn't hold water because the Dallas Cowboys haven't won in a while. They get talked about a lot. The New York Giants, the New York Jets. These are teams, again, in the big markets, and Chicago is a big market. I know you don't want to admit it, but it is. And they get talked about. The Jets and Giants get talked about all the damn time. Okay? Even the Rams now in LA and the Chargers get talked about. The Bears just seem to be on the back burner for everybody. Okay, and I get it. You know what it is? Obviously, the Bears don't have a quarterback. The Bears don't have a quarterback, so there won't be good. It's the same old story every year. The good defense and the bad offense. Same old song, right? Fine. Believe that. But at least give the Bears the respect of an average team. Okay? What the heck is 3-13? 3-13? Second worst team in the NFL? That's garbage. The Bears are far from it. Far from it. Yes, they might be in mediocrity, stuck in it right now, even though they won the division a year ago or 2 years ago. But if you are going to bash the Bears, at least consider them an average team. Okay? Part of the reason I started this channel, guys, was because I never felt like there was somebody out there in the national media. And boy, when I get to, hopefully I'll get to that point where I'm in the national media and I get to talk about the Bears. There's just nobody that wants to talk about them. There's just nobody. And when, again, the New York teams are god-awful, and both of them are pretty bad right now. They're certainly worse than the Bears. They get talked about all the time. All these shows, First Take, Undisputed, Get Up, all of these shows talk about these teams. Oh, how do you think the Jets are going to do this year? How do you think the Giants are going to do this season? All because they're from New York. But Chicago, all of a sudden, isn't the third largest market? Like, are you kidding me? So, again, it just gets frustrating because if you don't think the Bears are very good, at least give them the respect of being average. Don't say they're trash, because they're not. Okay? Not historically. Historically, they're one of the best franchises in NFL history. And certainly not right now. Okay? The Bears had a very bad stretch in the past couple of seasons with John Fox. That's done and over with. We've been more than competent. We've been more than competent. And so, like I said, I don't understand how, the national media gets to these conclusions. It just doesn't make sense to me. And like I said, I try to be the voice for the voiceless because I just don't believe the Bears get their respect out there. And you know what's funny? I love our community and I love the Bears community as well, but I feel like some of our folks within the community, they bash the Bears every chance they get. And to me, I don't look at it like, you have to bash the Bears every chance you get. I'm not trying to be biased, but I always do try to look for the positives, right? Like, for instance, this upcoming season, there's a very good chance Mitchell Trubisky, our number 2 overall pick from a couple of years ago, gets benched. But again, hindsight is 2020. Nobody wants to do the research and look back at the 2017 draft and look at the fact that 90% of the draft experts had Mitchell Trubisky as the number 1 quarterback over Deshaun Watson and Patrick Mahomes. And everybody wants to be at Ryan Pace's neck for drafting Mitchell Trubisky. Okay? Go look at it. Again, I'm just saying, everybody wants to just have this 2020 vision and not knowing the full context. I'm a guy that needs to be able to look at the data. I can't just make these conclusions and just say, oh, Ryan Pace is dumb. He should have just drafted Deshaun Watson or Patrick Mahomes. Well, dang. I mean, if you take a look at, every mock draft back then, it had Mitchell Trubisky. So again, he messed up. He certainly did. I admit that. But let's move on. Okay, let's move on. You can't change the past. Happy for the Chiefs fans. Happy for the Texans fans. Who knows if they would have been the same quarterback in Chicago. Can't worry about it. Okay, there's a very good chance Mitchell Trubisky gets benched this season. But we signed Nick Foles, who became a Super Bowl MVP. So certainly with the defense and an improved quarterback play, if Nick Foles ends up winning the job, the Bears could be very good this season and very competent. Again, people forget. I get it. The quarterback is the most important position in the NFL in sports. But you can win a Super Bowl with competent quarterback play. It doesn't have to be elite. Okay, and if the goal is to win Super Bowls, that's all you need. If the goal is something else, if your goal is to, put up numbers and, be flashy and have all the glamour and the awards, etc., Bears are not going to be your team. At least not right now because they don't have that guy. But if your goal is to win a Super Bowl, if your goal is to play team-oriented football, if your goal is to be able to, be a team that is respected, that is the Bears. The Bears are that team. They're not the Jaguars. They're not the Browns. They're not these other teams that historically have been flat out garbage. Yes, I said it, garbage, okay? The Bears, for the most part, have been content. Have been, have been very solid, okay? And so, again, I'm just ranting at this point. It is what it is. But I'm going to continue to be the voice of reason for the Bears because, again, it's getting too much. I have the Bears going to 10-6 this season. I put out my prediction for the Bears, looking at their schedule. A lot of these media guys, I'm telling you, folks, they don't really pay close attention to the Bears, and we got to make them notice that. So I'm going to do everything I can in my power to get the Bears name out there and get them more respect because they definitely deserve it. Hopefully you guys can join me on that ride, man. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the disrespect. Do you guys agree with me or disagree with me? It's fine if you disagree. Let me know down below. Always down for a good debate. We could talk about it. All right, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, you guys. And as always, thanks for watching.